Hey there, everyone. Welcome to your SBC week recap hosted by me and
Hello.
MrGardnHose.
Yeah. So we're finally doing this. We've taken our time, got the doc all together, and we're ready to do it. Just
Yes,
before week
sir.
2.
I mean, close enough.
Yeah. I'll explain the way the docs lay out this, or how it's laid out this season. So we're gonna do it in all the divisions in this order. We're doing Bouffalant first, the VGC, Rhyhorn, the lowest singles division, and then Liepard. Right, and when we get onto each division, that we got six parts for each division. We got Zoo's new, well, Zoo's newly implemented the match to watch, so we'll be talking about the result of that first thing for each division. Then we'll move on to the match of the week, the coach of the week, the Pokemon of the week, and then your kill leaders and your final standings. So let's start with Bouffalant, shall we?
Yeah. And we'll also be doing this for every division, and I think we'll put like a timestamp somewhere in, so if you don't feel like watching, for example, the VGC League, you can skip to the singles one. So we'll try and put a timestamp on the correct time in there.
Yeah. So let's go on to the match to watch, shall we?
Yeah, we shall do that.
So Zoo suggested for the Bouffalant division to watch Scuba Squirtles versus the Terrible Time Trio, Coach Niels and King Snorlax. I believe his reasons were because they helped each other out in the APDLs because Snorlax kind of threw, and they just wanted to see who the better battler was or something like that.
Yeah, I think so, and I think we just went over the matches. Like it's like early season, so for example, if you get later on, you kind of get like the deciding matches and stuff like that. And right now, you just have to pick a match, so it's hard to pick it early. So I think it's just like it's two people who like Niels was here last season as well.
Oh yeah,
So I think that's more the reason,
they both were here last season, but neither of them made playoffs. But they did in another division or
Yeah,
another league. Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
As you can
I
see,
think
the results were Niels won with a 2-0. Yeah, it was kind of in his favour because he was up against Mono Ghost and he had a Yveltal.
yeah, Veltal. I don't know. I think score-wise, he was also very far ahead.
What do you mean by
So let's
score
see.
wise?
As in kill-wise,
After the first week. Oh, I get what you mean. Okay, never mind. Yeah, he swept the entirety of his team in one game with a Volcarona. That's
Yeah,
all I
he lost.
remember.
Let's see. He lost a couple. Yeah, Volcarona swept even. So he lost Sceptile twice. So it's just like it wasn't very close match. But like as I said before, like Volcarona just does bits. He also
Yeah.
had an Aveltal who didn't even. He got one kill. That's the only thing he got.
Oh,
So
okay, I'm
that was the only
fairly
thing it did.
surprised about that.
So Volcarona just kind of street. Volcarona is such a beast. Like people still think Volcarona is like yeah, it gets rage powder, but it's so strong.
Yeah, it's
It's
got
so
like
insanely good.
135 special in it. Or
Yeah,
base.
like a rock move will ruin its day, but
135
you know,
base def. The Spatak is pretty damn
yeah,
good.
great stats. 105 base special defense is good as well.
Ooh.
100 base speed,
Yeah, that is.
185 HP. It's a solid mon.
After a quiver dance, you're
So
talking stupid numbers.
yeah,
Just
exactly. So well done,
power.
Niels and Scuba Squirtles.
Congrats to the both of you, and let's good luck for the rest of the weeks, I guess. It's not,
Yeah.
it's not much more to really say.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the match of the week then.
Yes, match of the week. We chose the Farina Phalanx versus Hoffmania, the Long Island Ludicolo. For a couple of reasons, right? So there was a couple unexpected sets from both teams. Well, I don't know. I thought they were unexpected at least. Hoff's Quiver Dance Unpheasant actually lowering the Groudon's attack to stop.
I think Feather Dance and Quiver Dance is
Oh yeah, sorry, Feather Dance. My bad.
yeah.
I wrote down Feather Dance on the notes. I just never said it. Yeah, Feather Dance to lower the Growlithe's attack to then stop his his other Mon from getting destroyed, which I thought that was a pretty decent set. It was definitely unexpected though, and Break Groudon from a Foreigner Phalanx there.
Break Groudon.
Yeah.
What a
I
play.
can understand why, because of Hoff having like dark Urshifu.
Yeah.
But it was definitely something unexpected. Whatever. Like in the end,
It was a gate game overall. It's like normally it's like you take close contested game, but like every week one game was a 2-0, so it's like harder to pick.
Except for one. Except for one.
Was there one not?
Yeah, there was one that was a 2-1.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, wait,
else?
there was Sick versus Shady.
Yeah, that sounds
Shady.
right.
Yeah, that was 2-1.
Also, when it came to game 2, I don't know if it was actually or if it was, but Ice Punch from a Urshifu single strike had me convinced it was like Scope Lens for some reason, or Scope for
critted or what?
Yeah, because it was like a couple ice punches actually critted. It was like 2 or 3 between the two games that actually hit or critted, I believe.
I mean, there's also a chance. I don't know if it was actually. Well,
Yeah.
do you know if it was scope lensed or is it just a
No,
guess?
I couldn't find his set anywhere.
Oh.
So I guess they
it
must
might
have
been,
shared it in
you know.
like DMs or anything or something.
Yeah, or they just didn't share it at all. It
All
happens.
that. Yeah, either one hack works. But yeah, it had me. You had me very convinced that it was in Scope Lens Urshifu. Probably wasn't,
Yeah.
but you know, it was probably like banded Urshifu or something, and you just got extremely lucky. But this was a 2-0 to Hoff, I believe, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Right. So shall we move? Anything else you want to add on, Yoram?
No, I think that was we covered everything.
Right. Let's move on to the coach of the week then. We've got Sequeriton, the coach, the pinning chess pins, and we chose you as the coach of the week. Everything's just disappeared out of my head. Hang on.
So it's like we said, he faced Shady with so there was like the closely contested game. He brought the team of Vullaby. Vullaby is funny. I didn't expect him to bring it.
Yeah,
actually,
he ran Tailwind.
He brought it against me the second week, so we'll get on that next week. But of course, I have a mono psychic team, so fair enough. But like it does bits. Like it still gets a lot of the same things Mandibus gets, just worse stats. Then you got Luxray. I feel underrated. It's not fast, but like it's still another Intimidator. Electric types are good.
Yeah.
And it has Neoligo, Surfetched, Mamoswine, and the bulky Firebird itself, Ho-Oh.
Oh yeah, if it wasn't clear, this is the team that he actually brought to the match. The team of 6.
Yes.
I don't know if you were probably there.
We didn't explain it, but I felt it was obvious enough.
Yeah, I was just pointing it out just in case someone didn't find it obvious. Which, I'm looking at the matchup. I'm surprised something like Rillaboom never showed up, or like possibly Sylveon, because Shady had quite a few Pokemon that were weak to like Fairy. Yeah, 3 weak to Fairy, 5 weak to Fighting.
Yeah.
Grass, only 2.
So in game 1 that they faced was he brought, I don't know what he brought. It's like Surfetch got a kill and it died, and his Neoligo got 3 kills without dying. So it's like Neoligo does the bit. Like the team that Shady brought was Necrozma, Duskmane, Incineroar, Primarina, Mimikyu, Zapdos, and Tangrowth. So you can see that the Neoligo goes in hard there, because there's 3 mons already it's super effective against 4 if you got Incineroar with rock types.
Yeah.
So...
Did you say Salazzle too?
No.
No, because if he brought like Salazzle and
You got Tangrowth, Primarina, Mimikyu, and Incineroar were these strong against the like. Then you have Zapdos and Necrozma, which is like the other way around. Then game
Not
2,
entirely. If you count Zapdos as flying type, it's
true, true, true. So yeah,
plus.
Neoligo going in there, beast boosting up, getting some kills in.
Yeah.
Then second game, Shady brought it back. Then third game was a bit of everything. Valabi actually got a kill that game.
Oh wow,
Gotta get it.
that's huge.
Must have been most likely a foul play on the Necrozma, I think.
Yeah, probably. Anyway, so Gordon, you get the Coach of the Week. Interesting match. I was definitely
It
not.
was a foul play, but it was not on the Necrozma. It was on Mimikyu, but it was a foul play.
I wasn't.
So I'll take that.
I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't expecting Tailwind Vullaby, but you know.
Yeah, I did. And I also have to give it to his nicknames. He at some point had a combo of Small Bird Boy and Big Bird Boy in Vullaby and Ho-Oh.
That was
so
like his
naming, sick. Naming, 10 out of 10.
Yes.
Good names. And then, of course, he had Farfetch is another bird, so that was Shrunk Bird Boy. So, A for effort. Love him.
Yes. Let's move on to the Pokemon of the week, shall we?
Yes. Pokemon of the week.
We have Rotom Fan.
Rotom Fan, the underrated. What
Tier
tier
5.
is it? I think it's
Tier
tier
5.
5. Yeah,
Yes.
so here we got a tier 5 Pokemon. Which I feel might have been a bit low, but it has not the best.
You want to say that? You want to say that? 105 special
But
attack.
No,
107.
I'm not shitting. I'm not shitting on it. It's like if you compare it to, like, for example, the other types, it is just worse because it's weak to all the other Rotoms. That's more the reason why it's.
I mean, it's
a
got
bit worse.
Double immune.
I still think it's
double
good. I don't
immune
think
to
it's bad.
grunts.
It's I don't know if we asked this. I don't know. I hope he still brings it once. I want to see a air balloon Rotom Fan just for me. Please do it.
I don't know if that was. I don't know if they ran it this week. But still.
I don't think so. I don't think they did. But it got 5 kills.
Yeah.
So, it is the kill leader at this point, shared with another Pokemon.
You just
but
spoiled
we'll get on
it.
that.
Jesus Christ, Yoram.
What
I'm
does it
disappointed.
matter? Should I just say what I say? I have to explain anyway that it's.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
So yeah, it got a lot of kills. Did put in great work for.
It took all the kills in game 2.
Exactly. Look at that.
That's
great.
Should we, since we've already spoiled it, let's go on to the kill leaderboard.
Yeah. So that was.
Rotom Fan and Seismitoad sharing the first spot. Then we got Volcarona in 3rd, Nihilego in 4th, Urshifu Single Strike in 5th, Heatran and Nidoqueen sharing 6th and 7th, Quix Delibird in 8th, and Eternatus and Lycanroc Dusk.
That's so fun.
In 9 and 10.
My boy Delibird got kills, man. Look at that.
Unexpected Pokemon are on this list because you see Delibird. Oh wait, oh shite. Hang on.
So this just shows what do you mean you need restricted Pokemon. Look at that.
The only restricted that's actually on this list is Eternatus.
Yeah, I mean,
and
you got a couple other legendaries in there, but
Single Strike.
Eternatus got outkilled by Delibird. The shame, the dishonor.
I mean, technically speaking,
can't show his face anymore. He's done.
Does kind of share its spot with Delibird with the same.
Nah, but Delibird, I said outkilled, not KDA.
Yeah, fair enough.
So yeah. So that's. I mean, it's always fun to see. Like, I think it will change that later on.
Oh
like,
yeah, it'll get a bit more in the restricted side.
Back to normal maybe.
Back to normal.
So yeah, we can go to the standings now.
Yes.
I would say.
So we got Scuba Squirtles, New Orlean Ninetales, Galactic Porygons, Dallas Duraludons, Toxapex Stands, Austrian Ostropods, and Long Island Ludicolo sharing the top 7 spots with a 1-0 plus 2. Pinning Chespins holding that 8th slot with a 1-0 plus 1. And I don't. Breaking Zolts with a -1.
And then we got the Tyrannical Tyrannotars, Farina Phalanx, Plymouth Pangoros, Southshore Umbreons, Long Island Goomies, Terrible Time Trio, and the Kokada Corviknight Raiders.
Sorry, we've got to change this team name real quick.
-2. No, don't meme me like this. I actually applied to
There.
another league with the name, so you can be happy.
Yeah, I know. You applied like 2 weeks down the line.
What do you mean?
We had apps out on like the 12th for that. You applied today.
Yeah, because I didn't know when I played, but we'll discuss that later.
Yeah.
So I think this is just calculated based on kill-death ratio.
I don't
if I
know.
remember
The
correctly.
site is confusing.
Yeah. So it's congrats on everyone who won their week 1 match.
Yeah, congrats on everyone.
Suck to lose.
Yeah. I don't know how that feels.
No, couldn't be me.
Couldn't be me.
Never lose games. Never
you know,
lose
you got
games.
the 2 mods here that are 0 to 2. Couldn't be us.
Couldn't be us. I mean, there was actually, I think, wait, not every mod lost. Duck lost as well.
Yeah, but that's Duck.
Duck always loses.
Yeah, it's Duck. He lost to an unburdened Sceptile.
But let's be nice. It's his birthday today. Duck's a great guy.
Now we can shit
Duck's
talk him.
just not that good.
Now we can shit talk him. I can put this out. It's specifically at
he's
1 minute past midnight.
He's so mean. So we'll get on that later, because otherwise we're gonna make the video act super long. He was so mean to me today. He called me a boomer. It's not allowed anymore. But let's go to the next division.
Right, we got the Rhyhorn division. Oh, piss!
Rhyhorn!
Get rid of that bubble.
Piss.
Right. Nah, it's okay. It's okay. Just fixing up stuff while I'm going. Right, so the match to watch. Zeus suggested watching the Miami Minute versus the Crimson Coppers, because they faced each other, like, end of the season last season?
Yeah, I think Miami Mimikyu. So Crimson Coppers is Slimy's team. I think they actually knocked him out of playoffs, if I remember correctly. Might have been wrong, but like Slimy was in playoffs contention like the entire season, and I think he lost like his final week's games, and then he got knocked out. I think it might have been Miami Mimikyu. I might just be wrong and just talking gibberish right now.
I'm gonna read exactly what Zeus said. For Rhyhorn, we have the battle between Slimy and Donut. Last season, they fought and Donut got 6-0'd by the mod that is Slime.
Oh, never mind, that was it.
Will Donut get his revenge this week, or will he fall to the man that is Slimy?
I got it wrong. There was someone else who beat Slimy like last week and knocked him out of players. So yeah, Donut, Slimy is actually quite funny. So Slimy played last season.
No, Slimy constantly
he didn't make playoffs. I think he went 5-5.
Right.
He got 3 or 4 6-0s in regular season, and he did not make playoffs.
Let's have a look. What he probably was like, was it Liepard that you used for last season?
No, wait, I can check it for you.
Too late.
Oh, it's already, no, the site got destroyed. It's gone. Can't see it anymore. But yeah, so it was a matchup between Donut and Slimy. Slimy got back on top, but it was not a 6-0. Look at his improvement. He went from 6-0 to a 3-0. So next time they face, it's gonna be 0-0. So I don't know who wins. Someone is gonna die last round to recoil. Has to happen. Am I wrong, Garden? That's how it works, right?
Yes, exactly.
Chain of events. So if they face each other, and this is the thing that must happen. It must happen. So if you face it, like just script it, find a way, make it happen. Otherwise, I'm gonna look dumb. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
That's good. Otherwise, get banned or something. Okay. Match of the week.
We got the Richland Raichus versus LA Dodrios. What happened? I wrote down notes. It was a close game. That's what.
Yeah, it was. I think the
2-0, I believe.
Allied Trios did end up winning 2-0. I just couldn't find the game.
Raichus won 2-0.
No.
Was it? Yeah.
No.
I literally watched the entirety of the 70+ matches. Sorry, 70+ turns.
But you're gonna be wrong.
Yeah, try proving me wrong, Yoram. I know
Just
I'm right.
Check. Okay. You're not. I can show
fuck,
you
I'm
if you
not
go
right.
down. I told you.
Wait. Oh, then I must have wrote the wrong team in. Oh, Jesus Christ, I look dumb now. Yeah, no, I wrote.
It's okay.
Oh, I wrote all my notes right. I just wrote Raichus instead of Dodrios. trees. Right, yeah. It came down to what? Like, turn...
Uh, final turns. It was so you have on the what's it called?
The Darmanitan?
The Rich and Raichu side had the Sand team with Hippowdon, Mega Garchomp, Dracozolt.
You're getting it wrong too! Wrong team.
What do you mean?
That's LA Dodrios. Take
on the way around.
Take your time.
So the LA Dodrios is the Sand team, and the Rich and Raichu has Celesteela, Nidoqueen, Rotom, Heat,
Yeah, that's
Mega Galate, Comfy. Yeah, okay, so that's a team.
And Gorgeous.
So I think in the end, I think Nidoqueen got a lot of kills. So it shows Nidoqueen got 3 passive kills, which I think were Toxic Spikes or just Toxic overall.
Yes, Toxic Spikes and Toxic. Just a mixture of both.
Yeah, so it did end up getting a lot of kills in the end. Yeah, but in the end, the ending, like he had Mega Galate. Mega Galate could have done things because it was faster than the entire enemy team. But the enemy had Sand up and it was Dracozolt and Sand, so of course it's Sand Rush that outspeeds the Mega Galate, and then a Bolt Beak. I mean, Bolt Beak does the shit out of damage. Mega Galate defense is not that high, so it died. But it was a very close contested match. Could have gone any way.
Plus, I think it was like Darm got 2 kills, Garchomp got 3. Other way around.
Darm got 3 kills.
Yeah, Garchomp got 3.
got 2, and then Dracozolt finished with the last one.
Yeah. Also, want to point out, Rotom Heat off the MO side had Pain Split, which was like...
Yeah, tricked Pain Split side, so it went...
I don't know if it was like...
I think it tricked...
Choice Scarf.
So it tricked the Choice Scarf onto the Chansey to make it like absolutely useless.
That is a really good play off of him.
It's a really good play. It's really good. Like like Rotom is really fun in that way. Like it's Trick's Choice Scarf is run a lot because you can run regular like overheat Volt Switch, keep the play in and because you're faster. But if there's like one mon that needs to set up, like I have once put a Choice Scarf on like I think a Dragon Dancing mon, and then they're just kind of stuck there. Like I have to switch out now, which gives you back the momentum, and then it can't set up anymore.
Yeah.
But like on mons like Chansey and Bliss, you keep healing and keep moving out, teleporting, stealth rockers. It's so fun to use. So it's a great play from that. So well done.
Yeah, congrats.
To the LA Dodrios on winning the match.
Yeah, but also good game to MO. You pulled off it was a really close game, but LA Dodrios managed to pull it off. Can you even still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought the microphone just decided to have a little spasm again. Shall we move on to the Coach of the Week for Rhyhorn?
Yes, sir.
Right, the Coach of the Week for Rhyhorn is Farfight Bidoofs. Their team this week's team consisting of Blastoise, Clefable, Crobat, Mega Latias, Greninja, and Heatran.
Yep.
I don't know if I got the right Lati. I'm sorry if I don't.
I don't know. I can check for you real quick.
Yeah, please do.
It is Mega. Here we go. Latias. So you were right.
Alright, nice. Yeah, so they played a really impressive game. We actually watched this on stream when we were doing the right one.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we watched it. Yeah.
Watched it on stream when we were doing the right one.
The reason for it was a bit of a slaughter.
Yes, it was a 6-0. One of the only 6-0s we have had. I think it was the only 6-0 we had.
Maybe there was one in Liepard. I don't know for certain.
There was a specific game that got close to being a 6-0 in Rhyhorn.
Yeah, there was.
But it didn't.
There was no 6-0. There was another close game in here. That was not a 6-0 as well. So
it was. It could have been a 6-0 if one didn't die.
Could have been. Yeah. So so that's. I mean, that's a good way to show yourself. Absolutely destroy the opponent. So it was very well played. I think the other team maybe was a bit at a disadvantage. Like the other team it felt like, bond wise it was a bit. So yeah, it was a very nice match. So well done to fair fight Bidooz on clinching that, and
Yeah.
I mean, if it's the only team that's 6-0, they're also
Clenching
first
the
now in the thing.
first seed too.
First seed for now, you know. You're the regular season champion for week 1. Congratulations. Put that in your name title. Week 1 champion. Let's go. Okay. So moving on to the Pokemon of the week.
The Pokemon of the week is Excadrill for
The
being
boy.
being the only Pokemon to actually kill kill everything in 1 week's match. I think that was damn impressive.
Yeah. So the team it was on, it was another Sand team. There's 2 Sand teams. So it was Gigalith, and then he has Excadrill. Excadrill just killed all the opponent's 6 Pokemon. So it's coached by Frey. Frey only lost 1 Mon in the end. He only lost his Gigalith, while I think he's setting up the Sandstorm, or I think switching out, like getting it back up. And Excadrill just kind of went ham, you know, just hits hard. I think he just set up a Swords Dance and then just
completely sweep the
went
floor
to
out
town,
of everyone.
pretty much.
Yeah. So it's
fully deserved coach one of the week.
Yeah, Excadrill itself just surprised us this week. Because I'll be honest, I haven't caught up with like all the matches here, and I don't think I plan to. But there is a lot of singles that I don't think singles matches
I've watched
just
them all
take
now.
long. Oh yeah,
making of it.
Yeah,
We've watched them now, but
we watched them all.
No, if I'm online and I see a live battle pop up, I'll watch it. But if I wake up in the morning and have 6 pings of live battles, I'm tired. I'm not watching them. So yeah, that was the Mon of the week.
Speaking of Excadrill, it is the first kill.
What a surprise!
Yeah, what a surprise! With Milotic, Nidoqueen, Darmanitan, Urshifu, Lopunny Mega, Crobat, Latias, Victini, and Garchomp being the other members.
Yeah, so I feel like there's a lot of like close, like 2 kills, not that much to get, but like, of course, it's like early, so there's a lot of mons who are most likely on 2-1. It's just like they picked Victini and Garchomp for some reason. Like there's probably like a lot of other mons that are on 2-1 or like on 1-0. You know, they're still in the same KDA. So next week there might be 8 different mons on here. Like I don't think Excadrill will drop down unless there's so many kills and it just dies instantly.
Yeah, if it dies for like 2 weeks straight, I don't think it will get knocked off the leaderboard.
Yeah, but I think Excadrill should be able to get at least 1 kill every match if you play it right.
Oh yeah, better, really. Alright, so let's go on to the standings, shall we?
Leaderboard, yeah. So in the singles division there was, of course, only 12 teams. So it's less teams to go through. Also less battles.
Let me quickly fix this real quick.
Fair fight Bidooz. There's a thing wrong. There we go, now it's all correct. And in second place we have the Pogging Porygons, then we have the Meloetta Idol Club in third, the Crimson Coppers in fourth, the Los Angeles Dorios in fifth, and the I Got Your Nose Pass in sixth.
Both sharing the same spot unless, both being...
yeah, in a way. Then we got
Continental, let me do this. Continental Turtles with 0 to 1 -2 and Richland Raichus with the same kill death ratio. Miami Mimikys with a -3, Rhode Island Rampardos with a -4, Washington Blazekins with a -5, and the Storming Stoutlands with a -6. Nice. Right, let's go on to Liepard, shall we? There's not much we can really say. Okay, so the match to watch. We had Shandy, the coach of the Chicago Fire Chandelures, against our very own Duck King, coach of the Bird Swarm, and Duck got completely fucked.
Yeah. So in VGC there's actually 3 teams who are doing mono. In singles it's only 1, and that's Duck. You can kind of guess which type it is by, well, if you know Duck.
Yeah.
Duck loves his flying types. Yeah. Loves flying types. So he has a mono flying team, and he went up against the Chicago Fire Chandelures. Didn't go that well for him.
I don't remember what the team or what's on his team, the Chandelures. I just remember it being not a good time for Duck. Oh, shite, that's the wrong
No,
side.
it wasn't. I can.
There we go. I've got it up.
Yeah, so it was, let's see.
Dragapult, Keldeo, Mandibuzz, Rotom Heat, Rhyperior, Roserade, Aselgor, Ambipom, Aromatisse, Articuno, Simipour, and Megamorph.
So the team Shandy brought was Rhyperior, Rotom Heat, Articuno, Dragapult, Mawile, Mega, and Aromatisse. So you have the first three, Rhyperior, Rotom Heat, Articuno, of course, having good advantages against like the Ducks team. Ducks team consisted of Charizard Mega, Y, Gligar, Cramorant, Thundurus T, Hawlucha, and Shaman Sky.
That's a good one. Charizard Mega Y?
Just yeah, Mega Y? No.
Just
it was
Y.
Mega Y. You know, Y Mega.
Anywho, no. This game was basically just a one-sided beatdown. Charizard Mega Y had Solar Beam to deal with Rhyperior.
Yeah, it got 2 kills, so it still did decent, but it was Rotom Heat dealt a lot of damage, Articuno got a kill, and then
Mawile just sucker punched
he got a very
the
early advantage. I think
team.
Duck was at some point he was like 1-3. I think it was 1-2 at some point, but he had like 3 really low mons. But we'll get on that later on.
Yeah.
So yeah, then the match of the week.
It was ODF, coach of the New York Sneasel against Nafrigi, coach of the Aaron Amberpoms. Now, if I remember correctly, this match was quite close.
Yeah, it was very close. It was, I think, only a 1-0. And the mon that survived was... if I remember correctly, I'll like go to the match real quick. I think it survived on like very low HP as well.
They still haven't submitted. What the actual hell?
So there was one not so fun part that it ended on being a bit of a stall point at some point, but it was a 1-0 indeed. It was a very close contested match. The teams on the wait, which one won? Am I just blind? Wait, which team was it?
Sorry.
The Sneasels, right? Wait, where's the Sneasels?
What are you looking for?
Yeah, it was the New York Sneasel class versus the Aaron Amberpoms. So the New York Sneasel class team was
New York Sneasel had Snorlax, I believe that's how. Yeah.
Crabominals, Decidueye, Orbital, Charizard Mega X, and Tapu Koko.
The better Mega.
It was against the Aaron Amberpoms it had Mega Aggron, Raikou, Umbreon, Zygarde, Porugly, and Tapu Fini.
This was one where Zygarde couldn't become complete form, I believe, right?
Yeah.
It had to be Aura Break.
It's Aura Break, yeah. So eventually, it was only 1 kill. So Tapu Koko in the end got 5 kills, but it was a lot of switching out because, for example, Charizard Mega X did put in a lot of work, but he kind of had to deal with the Fini, but I think they just kind of stalled each other with like Recover and Roost at some point. Barky actually got 3 kills in the end, which is insane. But it's not a bad mon. So it ended up being Tapu Koko with 5 kills in the end because it finished on 2 very low mons and it survived on 7% HP. So it could have gone anyway. Either way, like both teams could have won.
Yeah, it was fairly close.
Yeah, because it went down to Koko.
Yeah, it's like
Koko was already on 7, and he hit the Thunder on the Perugly.
Yeah, I've got my notes down somewhere, but I remember writing that it was basically came down to 2 Thunders.
Yeah, he hit all his Thunders. He didn't miss one.
Yeah. If he missed a Thunder, that would have been game for him.
Yeah. So he was very low on both his Orbital. He was already on 7% on his Koko as well. It was a Roost Koko. So the set was like U-turn, Thunder, Roost, D-Lean. So it hit a Thunder on the Fini to kill it,
Yeah.
Then Baraki came in and switched out. I think maybe predicting the fake out, so that it came out, so he survived that.
Mm.
Then his orbital died to a knockoff from the Baraki. Baraki was still on like 75%, but like his special defense set is not that high. And then he had another Tinder to kill it, because Deagling would not have killed it, because it was electric drain, U-turn would have done nothing. And I think roosting would have made him miss too much damage, so it was very close match. Maybe a bit lucky, but it's all part of the game. So I mean, if for example the other team got a crit, that's also luck.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it was a very close contested match, so that's why it was the match of the week.
Also, if you're watching this, submit your bloody match, please. It takes literally no time. Especially for you singles player, you can just use Porygon or the Porygon import thing and have it done in a minute. Us VGC players just gotta take like 5 minutes.
Us VGC players have to take 5 minutes out of our day to do this.
Yeah, 5 to 10, depending on if you're like on mobile or not.
Imagine doing this on mobile.
Oh, that would be painful. Jesus Christ. Right, let's move on to the next award, okay? I don't know why I'm calling them awards, but they basically are. Yeah. Right, the coach of the week for the Liepard division goes to the the Maple Defenders coach Banded Caterpie. Their team consisting of Mew, Zapdos, Mega Altaria, Arcanine, Weezing, and Registeel. If I remember correctly, the match was... I don't entirely remember what happened in the match, but it was like... It was a... Oh wait, they went up against Cass.
Yeah, they went up against Cass, that's why. So Cass was actually won last season, of the singles league. So, that's already high contention. So, I thought it was a close match. I think it was... The end, like, was still a 0-3, but it still was... So it's like there was some fun stat, like you had your regular Altaria set, which...
It was a 2-0 at the end.
2-0, okay. It had a Mew. I found Mew very fun. It can go anyway.
Yeah,
this time it was a body press Mew set, which is funny.
Don't forget about the best move in the game, Roar.
Roar?
Yeah, Roar Mew. I'm
not even
joking.
Roar Mew as well.
Yeah, Roar body press Toxic. We didn't see the fourth move. But damn, I wanna get into what the Altaria was running. Dragon Dance, Body
was
Slam,
running
Facade, Earthquake.
Yeah, Facade, Earthquake.
After it megas, it gets pixelate. So you'll talk about.
We did some calcs. So Facade base damage is 70, but if you have a status, it goes to 140. Then, because it's pixelated, it becomes a fairy type, which makes it, but it also boosts the stats by 0.2.
Yeah, you got 1.2.
168, and then it becomes stab, which makes it 0.5, which basically makes it like a 240, 250 base power move.
If we calced it and it was like 252, if you get anything different, let us know. Yeah, so
that was
140 base power. Times that by 1.2 and times it by 1.5. That
was insane.
Ridiculous damage.
Because I've never seen like people run Facade. Like it can just be me because I don't play singles, but I thought it was very funny set. So
and I believe the Altaria...
and it was more for the reason of beating Kaz, which was the last season champion. Like that's a good start. So that was
believe that gave Altaria like 3 kills or something like that.
Altaria did have 3 kills in the end, yeah. Like, but it got toxic, so it just got chipped down a lot. It didn't run Roost, so it can't recover.
Yeah.
I'm kind of wondering why, because it ran Dragon Dance, Body Slam, Facade, Earthquake. Earthquake I get because there was a Gengar.
Yeah.
So...
Wait.
But then but you get pixelated, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But you then consider Super Bad. I don't know why it ran End Body Slam and Facade. Maybe to get like a lucky paralyze off. But
Yeah, that's. We make mistakes sometimes. You just gotta learn off them, Right. Let's move on to the Pokemon of the week. We got Mega Mawile off of...
Mega Mawile.
Was it
so we already
Shandy's team?
Yeah, Shandy's team. Of course, versus Duck. So the reason for that is what we said is like they put in some work, but Malwell just kind of could finish off Duck's team. Duck had, I think they were 2-1 down. So he had still had 4 months, but they were all very low. And of course Malwell gets Sucker Punch, so Duck really couldn't do that much against it anymore. So all his mons just kind of died to Malwell in the end, which is Mega Malwell is a very good mon. Like it gets regular Intimidate, and then it gets what ability does it get afterwards?
That's a good question.
Wait, I'm check this.
I think it gets
so
like
regular
huge
Malwell
power.
gets Hypercutter, Intimidate, Sheer Force, and
Oh.
the Mega Malwell gets huge power.
Yeah, huge power with a really big, a mega
doubles
stat.
the attack spec of a Pokemon with this ability, and then Mega Malwell has an attack stat of 105. So that's massive. You know, Sucker Punch just kind of kills.
Yeah, you talk about 210 without any investments, or without much investments. And at max, you'll talk about what, 300 maybe even 400. I don't know.
Yeah.
My brain's off of VGC right now. So
that was. I mean, that's why we took it. So it was just very well played by him. Duck couldn't really do it much against it because switching out. Yeah, you can keep switching out, but at some point he's just gonna click some other move and he's still gonna kill you because it was still like at almost full HP. So even if he didn't click it, like Duck didn't really have any other mons because apart from the Charizard, which I think Charizard was still living there. Charizard was kind of Duck's only win con, but don't think he had really good move on it otherwise. It was just mostly attacking moves. And then it just, it's kind of like Malwell could still deal with it. Like it dealt with the rest of his team. And Charizard was the only thing that could kill it, but Charizard, of course, couldn't really do anything because Charizard was already low at that point from fighting, I think, Rotom, a couple other mons. So Duck uses Charizard was like his win con, but he couldn't pull it off. So it was very well played by Shady. And
Shady. No, this is Shandy.
Shandy, close enough. Close messages.
Shady is the VGC player.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
So yeah, that was deserved.
Let's go on to the kill leaderboard, yeah? So we got Tapu Koko reigning over them all with a 5-0. Zeraora Mega Morwell being having 4-0. Altaria and Perugly being 3-1. Urshifu Rapid, Clefable with 2-0. And Latios, Tapu Fini and Arcanine having 2-1.
Yeah.
I find it funny how I believe it's Urshifu Rapid have been on, or a form of Urshifu have been in all three
so Urshifu Rapid was also there in Rhyhorn.
Yeah.
But it was Urshifu single in this one.
Yeah.
It was actually really close. Urshifu single strike was 5th in the Bouffalant. Then Urshifu Rapid strike was 5th in Rhyhorn, but this Urshifu Rapid is 6th. So they almost completed the Holy Trinity.
They're slacking.
Yeah. Falling behind. Throwing.
Disappointed. Yeah. Anyway, let's go on to the let's finish this off.
Yeah. So in first place we got the Chicago Fire Chandlers and the Sky High Skitties, both on 10+4. Then we got the Atlanta Torchic Fillet and the Eterna City Scissors on 10+3. Then we got the Maple Defenders in 5th in 10+2, and then we got the New York Sleazyclaws in 10+1.
Then, for the lower half of the board, we got the Aran Amberpons with a -1, on a 0 to 1 -1. The Flight Club on a 0 to 1 -2. Washington State Whoopers with a -3, and same with the Miami Overheats. And Bird Swarm and Chelsea Charizard sharing the last 2 spots with a -4. I'm disappointed, Duck, but I'm not at the same time.
Yeah. So yeah, that was
it.
Week 1.
Yeah. We'll be back this time next week, I guess.
2 matches. Try and get these out at the start of the week.
Yeah. We will try. It should be...
Yeah, I said try.
It should be easier now that we've got like a little template. Because all we have to do is just take off the images and put more on for the later weeks.
And if one of you guys have any suggestions, or if
you want to add more to the doc, just shoot me a DM or something. We can consider it, I guess.
Or if you really want to be the coach of the week, make your statement. Persuade us to your side.
Yeah, persuade us with a 50-page essay.
I also take bribes.
Yeah,
so,
bribes from our Bouffalant players, just like
send me a PM.
Casually throw your matches and you'll be coach of the week.
No, okay, that was it.
All jokes aside, we'll be back this time next week to do, or hopefully earlier in the week, but can't make any promises. To do your week 2 ones, okay?
Yep.
Alright. Take care, lads.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.